Alright, so what do you feel is missing in the media?
The truth? I'm missing.
I'm missing.
I'm missing.
You guys do us a favor? You just have to be like kind of make a serious face and go, we're missing.
We are missing.
I think a two-way dialogue is certainly something that's missing in the media and large, because it's a series of images that are presented and beamed into people's homes with very little opportunity to actually interact with the message being displayed.
Okay, well, what I think is missing is positive representations of youth, especially youth of color, immigrant youth, and Aboriginal youth.
The love of nature is missing in the media. Also, pep talk rage.
What do we hear on the news? We hear Stephen Harper jerking off George Bush. We don't hear anything relevant. We don't hear anything about social issues. We don't hear anything about schools. We don't hear a lot about the news. The news is just something to make people think about like stupid shit that doesn't matter, like how gas prices got up. I mean, it does matter, but they're not thinking about it as in relation to like the war in Iraq or what's going on, or the fact that the United States economy is crashing, which is going to make our economy crash. But we don't care. And hell, buy more electronics.
It's always about cops and stuff, and I don't like it.
I think the media is misused for the most part of it, and like I think the news should cover like news that actually matter, you know. And like I think the news these days are like really desensitized from like, you know, just like human feelings and I don't know, everything that has to do with emotions, and it's like, I don't know, it's not a good thing nowadays, and it should, like, well, like I said, cover like real things and like things that actually matter to people.
Recommendations or suggestions or even celebrations of alternative ways of living and being in the world together. Healing, missing, with an expression of gratitude.
An apple in it. Too much news about famous people. Like I think like, okay, they live in Hollywood or whatever. So like they should do the Hollywood news on those people, and then our news should be like about people in our area. What's going on in Toronto, and the people that live in Toronto, what are they doing? And
what's missing is sympathy and people who care, not just trying to get a story. Trying to make a mighty buck because they're trying to get the story that they want.
Media is a funny way of twisting things around. Don't think that, you know, if you're out for a righteous cause and the media catches on to that they're going to be, oh yeah, we're going to be your friend and we're going to take pictures of you and tell people what your cause is. It's more like, oh, you're rebels and you're getting into trouble and you're causing things up. And I don't know, I've learned not to trust the media. Like, yeah, you know, you rely on it for like that source that tells you what's going on in the world, you know, and like what's happening in Africa. But even like when I went to Kenya, I was like, you know what, these kids aren't that unhappy. I'm like, they're like the happiest people I've ever seen. They're all not like kids with bloated bellies and really sad and depressed. I mean, they are, but they know how to make the best of their lives. Like, they've accepted where they are, and like, of course they wish they had a better life, but you know, it's also a big gimmick to make money though. Like,